There was a man who worked downtown in one of the large northeastern cities of our country. And each day, he rode the commuter train, which went through the lovely suburban home city to him and into the inner city. And the train went through the impoverished areas, of course. That's the way train tracks do, you know. And past the decaying tenements and the dilapidated public housing and the dingy streets. When the train slowed down, this unnamed man could see into these bleak apartments. And when he was it was especially slow, he could look into even the bleaker focus of those who entered those drab apartments. He could see the unemployed who were gathered around a fire on a vacant lot, waiting for someone to come by and pick them up for day labor. He could see the children playing on the dusty basketball courts, laying out of school, and he wondered who cared for them. At work, he would often catch himself staring into space, thinking about all of those unnamed people who he had seen in their desperate environment. It became increasingly difficult for him at night to fall asleep because his mind was filled with what he had seen on the train trip. And when he'd close his eyes, he could see those desperate scenes and desperate people. He determined that he had to do something. If he wanted to be productive in work, if he wanted to be able to sleep at night. And so he did. Now, when he rides the commuter train, he pulls down the blind so he doesn't have to look at the people and the depressing environment. He now is at peace. Or is he? Friends, it's not like God to pull down the blinds and not see the people we are called to love. It's like God to see them, who they are and where they are. It's like God to hear them, who they are and where they are. It's like God to remember what Jesus calls us to love as I have loved. It's like God to want to know them enough to enter their experience.